Hey guys, welcome to the Banlist Analysis. I know a lot of people are confused about certain picks like Ladybug and all that, so I'm here to kind of explain it to you guys since I was a little tired in the last video. I just want to say leave a like, I love the support on the last video, and follow my Twitter, will be in the description below. And we're going to go in order here. So for Summon Sorceress being banned, I don't have to explain this much, but back when Gokis and Firewall was a problem, people also wanted Summon Sorc to go, but instead they actually banned Firewall, which was the appropriate pick. Because with Summon Sorceress, it's only as broken as the cards we allow in the meta, right? And with Orcus coming out, I don't know if you guys know about this, but they are absolutely insane. They will change the meta after Dark Neo Storm. So I would say look forward to that, but honestly, I'm not, and you shouldn't either. With that, Konami looked at the ban list, and they saw this was the most appropriate hit, along with, even if they didn't ban this, right? Because they have to outright ban it, they can't just limit it. If they didn't ban this, even if we got through Orcus, what's the next cards or decks or archetype that are going to make Summon Sorceress broken and make like a new FTK or some type of board that sets up 7 negates? I'm happy this got banned. I really am. I don't think it's healthy for the game. It wasn't a problem last format, really, but still. We're going to go with the next card, which is number 95, Galaxy-Sized Dark Matter Dragon. Apparently, people have no idea what this card was or did. So basically, it enabled something called the Gandora FTK, which was a very big problem in 3v3s at like YCSs and stuff. I know a lot of people don't follow it as much. I follow it a little bit and loosely, but even I could tell how big of a problem it was. Along with, there's been FTKs with this and degenerate, OTKs and combos, mostly FTKs with this card for at least a year and a half. But it's been getting bigger recently over the last couple months, especially with Gandora. And I guess Konami finally took notice and just outright banned this card. Am I surprised? A little bit, because I thought this would need a top or two to become problematic enough for Konami to ban it. Because these guys are very oblivious. They did not know about how big of a problem Firewall was until their employees figured it out. Like, a whole format later. So, I'm very surprised they were up front of this. Konami's doing a bit of a better job keeping up with trends. Alright, and then, the Phantom Knights Rank Up Magician's launch. That got banned because as a thought during your opponent's turn is too broken. Honestly, it's very simple. Along with the Rank Up Magic, they could have been abused in the future, but Phantom Knights could still set up 2 Fog Blades, so it's not like they're out of negates or some shit. I think this was a fine ban. I know some people are going to miss this card. Honestly, you shouldn't. It's fine. And yeah. That's honestly it. Now, I want to talk about Ladybug, because this is where people were having the most confusion. So, the reason Ladybug got limited was because of a new card in Dark Neo Storm coming out called Signet Mining. Or Signet Mining or Cyberus Mining or something like that. And it's basically discard a card, and then you get to search a Cyberus card from your deck to your hand. So you don't have to normal summon Ladybug, you have to waste your normal summon. So I guess that's cool, and they want to sell the set along with giving some type of generic Stratos like this is not a good idea. It really just isn't. So I'm kind of happy they limit it along with, so that's one reason is to sell new sets. If a card getting hit or banned, or even coming off the list, will prove some type of economical gain, or be able to push some type of sale, assume Konami's on it 75-80% of the time. So, I saw this coming, honestly, along with, they don't want to hit Salamangreat yet, they really do love that deck, I can tell. They're still, they're trying to also sell OTS and all that. The deck's definitely tier 1, it's just, this is the best way to hit it, I guess, according to them, without hitting any Salamangreat cards. But they could just put, like, Buffalo in, which some players actually like more than Debug, and they'll be fine. So they'll probably play, like, maybe 2 Debug and 2 Buffalo, or maybe just all 3 Buffalo. One or the other. Honestly, I'm kind of happy to see this card go. I think it had to. And along with Cyberus are just getting more and more broken. Like, the more cards I'm reading and seeing from them, but nobody's taking notice. I actually am waiting for the day where Cybers are actually somewhat competitive. They keep getting stupider and stupider with their cards, so I think it's going to happen. But those are just my personal thoughts. And then I want to talk about a card that, again, I'm shocked they hit it. It should be hit. and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but Phantom Skyblaster, it basically summoned, I think, 4 tokens or something. They played this in, I think, Pure Trickstars or like Trickstar Sky Strikers and stuff like that. Basically, it's a token generator. That's all you really need to know. Those are inherently unhealthy for the game with Link summoning because it's just instant big monsters. So I get why this got limited. I think that's great. I know if probably a few tops had this card, and I guess Konami did take wind of this. I really do like this limit. Personally, I mean, maybe it would be too strong to ban it. I mean, you could still play a one of, because I think usually they play 2. So I don't know how much this is particularly going to do. This is just kind of like something that needed to happen, just like Scapegoat and all the other stuff. It's funny how in 2019 we're saying tokens are degenerate, where back in the day, like back in 5Ds 2014, they used to be fucking memed upon, 2013. So that's crazy. I hope that's 5Ds, and I'm not that fucking old. Might actually be like 2011, at least 2011, 2012. So I don't know. That's just insane to me. Also, I know I mentioned it already, but follow my Twitter. I will be posting there more. And I have a Shaddoll Witchcrafter deck profile coming out, so subscribe for that. And so anyway, I'm just going to keep going. So those cards, pretty whatever. I mean, Sky Striker Kagari, I mean, honestly, I will keep saying this, but people are still going to bitch about the deck. Because this kind of killed the engine, per se, because it sucks running one Kagari. It really does. But, you can still get things done. Searching out Widowanker, just in the engine, making one Kagari, you still have Shizuku, and, plus I've had my drones negated, and, I have no way to search for really Ray, so I'm used to having just one Kagari in general with the engine. It's not going to hurt me too much, but the engine's still kind of weak. But as for the pure deck, the recursion got limited, and I really think that multi-roll is still going to be the problem card. They still have 3 Widowanker, they still have 3 Engage. This definitely slowed down the deck. Did it kill it? It fucking hurt like a bitch. It really did. I think there was a healthier way to hit the deck, but that's just me. I understand why people are rejoicing. They're sick and tired of this deck. Some people absolutely love it. And some people just have an issue with multi-roll. And I fit in that third category. Plus, I love Sky Strikers. They're fun. But I guess that was how they just followed the OCG. The TCG and the OCG's list have been becoming more closer, and I get it, but I just feel like I wish they handle it better. But this was a Sky Striker hit. I'm not gonna ramble more than I already have. Then we got Super Poly. Explaining this, honestly, to be honest with you, I guess maybe they just don't think it's good, or maybe it hasn't been used as much. So they're like, the players love that one, but it's not really doing anything. We'll throw them a bone and put it at 2. Maybe that's what they're doing. I actually want to see what this card does. I really do. Because people liked Super Poly at 1. No one was sitting here like Super Poly is a bad card in 2019. At least I wasn't, so I'm shocked. So, yeah. Why they put that to 2? Maybe they're just experimenting with it. Because the next ban list is in July. I think it was July 1st, I believe. So roughly May, June, or roughly about a little over 2 months, we're going to have this ban list. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have a concrete answer on why they put this at 2. I think they're just trying something out. But for Miscellaneous, however, I actually do have some reason why they put this at 3. Now, they haven't really fucked with giving us much of a many cards off the ban list on this list. I still see Construct at 1 because they really think giving us 3 is going to be too powerful. And I say this because the ban was stupid even at the time. I know that every player in 2015, when they saw El Shell Construct banned, 99.9% of TCG players had no fucking idea why it was banned. And to this day, it was just an OCG bandwagon, and everyone thought that was a really stupid decision by Konami. That kind of solidified. I'm ranting about Shaddolls. I'm just going to stop here. I was just looking forward to 3 Construct. That's the point. But I think with Dinosaurs, I really think they're going to give us more support in the future because there's really no economic gain, at least right now, seeing this at 3. Along with, this is kind of somewhat new as being limited, I believe. I don't think it's been on the list for very long. Along with, why would they randomly give Dinosaurs some more support off the ban list? That's kind of crazy to me since they were, Konami never really supported this deck as much, per se, or at least I don't have knowledge to that I think they are. So I think we're going to get some new dinosaur support of some kind, and they gave us this to kind of hype us for it and to get people more interested in dinosaurs right now, along with I think Dark Neostorm might have some cards for dinosaurs. I'm not too sure. Same with Rising Rampage. But I think that's why they put Miscellaneous to 3. I just found this really odd in my last video, which was uploaded a couple hours ago. I forgot what this card even was because it was so out of left field. So that's absolutely insane. So hopefully you guys. So for my analysis, just to end it, they really did hit the big decks. They did give a hit to Salmon Great, but I don't really think they're gonna suffer because they have Buffalo. Sky Strikers are definitely gonna suffer, and honestly, as a thought, a turbo and shit, that was just generic garbage that was not healthy for the game. I know people say that generic cards that could be used in every deck help the game. Oh, it gives you that little push. Yeah, not if if they turbo thought as a thought on your opponent's turn, right? There's a difference between, I don't know, maybe a Wind Witch engine being generic and splashable index and shit like this. Know what I mean? There's a big difference. So Phantoms wasn't healthy for the game. Salmon Greats got hit. Sky Strikers got hit. I don't think the meta is gonna change too much, but Dark Neostorm's gonna bring a lot of meta in, and with Sky Strikers hindered right now, and in 2 months they might be hindered more. I think Sky Strikers may find themselves slowly leaving the meta in the next couple months. I think they're still definitely competitive, and I think when Dark Neostorm out, they're not gonna get as many tops or nothing even close. Thunder Dragons love this list, and I think they're gonna get more. I think Thunder Dragons are going to get more tops now, I will say. Same with, like, Altergeist. So we're kind of leaning less towards Sky Strikers and all that. So that's kind of my analysis of how I think the meta is going to go and why these cards got banned. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it, and tell me in the comment section below what you guys think of what I said. Did I sound stupid in this video? Do you guys agree? Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later.